Anthony, just your first day back out there, your last start of your fall camp, though, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Just excited. Just just enjoying the moment, being where your feet are, not thinking about what's after. Just making sure I'm on top of everything, doing the right thing, like just enjoying the process. Taking it one day at a time. Not only just making sure I'm being consistent as well, just bringing young guys as well along with me. Making sure helping them out where they need help at. Coaching points, stuff like that. So just excited to get out there with the guys again and get to that time to play.
What's it like being the older guy in the group, kind of being one of the guys that's been on the line for the longest?
I get a lot of jokes or like I'm old, but it's comes with leadership. Just like understanding guys gonna come and ask me what can they do to change, technique, stuff like that, or like just routine stuff as well. Just understanding that my role and my passing that down as well. Not just leaving them out to dry, like helping them along the process so it's easy for them. We all just get better together.
What is it like when you see the 18, 19-year-olds that arrive?
It's amazing just because it's like it went by that fast. So I remember it like it was the other day. Like I got here during COVID, so it's just different. But it's exciting when you see them young guys come in ready to work. And like just what I mean, just ready always wanting to be a sponge. So it's exciting and seeing them get better from spring and stuff like that as they develop.
Any difference in your approach, say April, May, that just because it's the last time around?
I won't say difference in approach. I just say you got to continue to have that urgency. Just continue to be disciplined. Going to just trying new techniques out, stuff like that. Training, going outside to train. Just get your brain picked by other people, see what you like, what you don't. Other than that, the mission and the goal is always the goal. You want to win the ACC championship. It starts one day at a time. Building on that. So. What can I do to help that, and what can I do to help my room, be successful altogether?
You guys have another new center playing next to you. What have you seen from the two guys in spring and kind of over the summer when it's came?
Both guys work real hard. Spike and JG, they're really good. They're very humble. Both come into work. Spike ready, being a sponge, just ready to learn. JG, helping lead, stuff like that. Just always being open to coach and stuff like that. But those guys are great. It's good. It's like one of those I'm just happy because it's I always chop it up with them as well. So.
You guys went through having a new center last year too. What were you able to learn from that, and kind of helping Zeke along to kind of help these guys?
Just it's interesting to say that because I've had multiple offensive line coaches in high school, but as well as in college. So it's like. I treat it as that, but more is in the player perspective. Just he might be new coming into the system, just understanding this is just let him know, this is how I'm gonna get in at this block, stuff like that, my larger stuff like that. So maybe I'll give you a little bit more there. Just that talking back and forth in between plays and as well what's your thought process here, stuff like that, just so we have something on the same page.
Not feeling any pressure, but you guys, so many good offensive players on this team. If you guys perform well up front, sky's the limit for this team.
It starts up front. We go as far as the O-line takes the team. So we got to play nasty, got to be disciplined, communicate, and we're fine with that pressure. We don't get no credit. We're not worried about the credit. We all just worry about making sure we protect the ball carriers. Protect the quarterback. Just make sure we handle our business up front, and just be on the same page, really. So we're pressure is fine.
What has it been like to get to know Teague Anderson, and what have you learned about the state of Utah?
So he's like the scenery, really. Just talk about the scenery, just seeing the lakes and all that, just seeing that aspect of it, just seeing how beautiful that is. And then as well, just like I said, all the guys that came in, they're very down to earth, very humble. He works hard, very athletic. Excited to see what he can do.
Anthony, what can you tell us about CJ and his progression, where he was last year as compared to where he is this year, commanding the huddle and just getting you guys in and out of the huddle the right way?
I think just that more confidence. You got games under his belt, and as well just preparation. Everything's faster. All right, being able to fix things faster. When something's wrong, something like that. Just be able to fix it yourself. Being able to just bounce, just communicating faster, stuff like that. Preparation, just make sure he's handling everything, and communicating if he needs something from us on the whole line or like just receivers, just communicating that as well.